Sadler, right here, the driver of the number one Main Financial Chevrolet. Then Christopher Bell, the driver of the number 20 Ream Toyota. Then Matt Tifft, driver of the number 2 KCMG Chevrolet. And then on the end down there is Austin Cindric, driver of the number 22 Fitzgerald Glider Kites Ford. We're going to start this press conference off with a video of the Dash for Cash.
It's supposed to be kits, isn't it?
Kits.
The battle continues as the NASCAR Xfinity Series rolls into Talladega for race number 3 of this year's Dash for Cash. Last weekend, Elliott Sadler returned home to Virginia and claimed the prize at Richmond, and will look to defend his crown against Christopher Bell, Matt Tifft, and Austin Cindric this weekend. The highest finisher among these 4 drivers at Talladega wins the $100,000 and will move on to defend their title next week at Dover. The next 3 highest finishers will join Talladega's Dash for Cash winner as they head to Dover for the final chance to win $100,000. Don't miss out. Tune in each week to find out which driver has what it takes to win Dash for Cash. Follow the action on social using hashtag Dash for Cash.
Okay, let's go ahead and start with Elliott Sadler. Sadler, you just banked the last weekend's Dash for Cash bonus, and you were a former winner here at Talladega. Go ahead and tell us about your outlook coming into this weekend.
Yeah, we got a pretty good outlet, coming in this weekend. We usually run pretty well on restrictor plates, and it's, definitely a privilege to be a part of the Dash for Cash, and being able to win it last week at my home track was pretty special, and, we got some momentum on our side. We ran very well at Daytona, so we're pretty optimistic about how our car will be, tomorrow, and it's neat to be a part of the program again this weekend, and hopefully we'll have an opportunity to try to win another $100,000. That'd be a pretty good payday. That's a lot of money for the Xfinity Series and the Xfinity driver, and we was definitely proud of ourselves last week, and we want to try to make it happen again.
Let's go ahead and go to Christopher. Christopher, you're coming off of a win last weekend, moved into second in the points. Tell us about how you feel coming into this weekend at Talladega, going for a $100,000 bonus.
Well, if we were going anywhere else, I feel really good, but restrictor plate racing just hasn't really been my forte, and I don't know. I keep saying that I have bad luck whenever we go restrictor plate racing, and then I looked up Elliott's results, and I think he's got 3 second-place finishes in a row. So obviously there's something there that you can get good at, and I just got to figure it out. Hopefully this weekend's the weekend that something clicks for me.
Thank you. Matt, how about you? Currently 10th in the standings, made 2 starts here. What's your outlook coming in this weekend?
I think my outlook coming to Talladega, it's always been a whole lot better than Daytona. For some reason, I've always ran a little bit better here. So just trying to get our KCMG Camaro up to the front and try to keep it there and out of trouble. I mean, it seems like you can get maybe in a wreck here and keep on fighting back and try to get through. So the more you can minimize the damage and try to fight through the day is going to be important. And I think, as usual, it's going to be the ones who kind of survive the race there at the end, making the smart calls throughout the day will be there and try to go win the Dash for Cash and the race tomorrow.
Thank you. Austin, making your series track debut here at Talladega. Tell us about your thoughts. How was the car earlier?
Yeah, I thought we had a pretty good practice. I felt really comfortable in the car, so looking forward to hopefully just keeping out of trouble in the race. My Daytona was pretty short this year, so I look to try and get a little experience this year, trying to learn what I need to know in plate racing. I'm still pretty green to all this stuff, so I'm excited to be racing for $100,000. But at the end of the day, I have to be at the end of the race to do that, and should be a lot of fun.
Okay, we'll go ahead and open it up to questions to the media. Please state your name and your affiliation. We'll start back here with Jerry.
Jerry Jordan, KickingTires.net and PRN. Elliott, this is 4 in a row for you here in the media center.
How about that?
Any
That's
thoughts?
awesome.
Do you have any
isn't it?
great wisdom for us?
No, but I'm so proud to see you guys each and every week. I feel like we've made up for it now. So thanks to you guys for having me back. I'm really honored. Really thought I stunk or something. I switched my deodorant around a little bit. Now you guys will let me come in. I appreciate it.
Actually, I have a fun question for all of y'all. Any of y'all planning on, we're at Talladega, and tonight's the big one. Any of y'all old enough or planning on going up to the Boulevard tonight and having fun?
I did that 20 years ago, man. I'm done.
I'm going to
I'll
bed.
let the kids answer that now. They're a little smarter than I was, obviously.
Okay, let's go to Lee.
Elliott, how did you refine your craft on super speedways by racing at Yates? Because back in the day, there were no better cars, no better engines. Had by far the best package, and Doug continues that to this day.
Yeah, they were always strong, no matter who's driving. His stuff, and you always knew coming to a restrictor plate with his packages, you were going to be good. But I learned my stuff from Dale Jarrett, who had a couple different suggestions and ideas about drafting and about a little bit different Daytona than Talladega, just because of the width of the track. But that's when I really felt like I came into my own. Is I was kind of looking at it the wrong way mentally, and he kind of changed how I should look at the draft and who you're racing with and how they're manipulating your car and how you're manipulating their car. I mean, it's just little different things that he had taught me while I was there that just kind of, I think, helped me put me in a better position. But I would say Dale Jarrett was a huge key to why we feel like we're a lot better now on speedways than we were when I first started. You're welcome.
Any more questions? Okay, gentlemen, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.